What's up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a new week 26 Icarus content update. This week we have some performance upgrades or improvements, and also some bug fixes. Also 2 new missions and some new Larkwell gear. Let's get into it, shall we? So Icarus week 26 bugs and performance number 1. Icarus week 26 update bugs and performance number 1. First of what will be many updates focused on general performance and bug fixes, including 2 new missions for Styx. Last week we dropped the biggest content update to Icarus yet with the Styx map and missions pack DLC. This week's update brings a large batch of bug fixes, performance improvements, and gameplay balances. We're also unlocking the final 2 promised Styx missions and introducing the Larkwell bow and arrow varieties to the orbital workshop for the hunters among you. So they start talking about how performance and bug fixing has been a priority since beta, and how they want to go ahead and continue doing optimization, bug fixes, and of course performance increases. And also a friendly reminder, please ensure you check you are running the latest graphics card drivers. So we have 2 new missions, the Rendezvous Delivery and Ballistic Extermination. So we have Rendezvous Delivery here in the bottom right corner of the Styx map, and Ballistic Extermination on the opposite side. So also we have the Larkwell bow and arrows. This update adds several new items from Larkwell Martinez to the orbital workshop, including the long-awaited high-performance compound bow, providing a deadly silent option for the elusive prospector. This bow comes with a range of arrow options, allowing you to personalize it even further. So we have the ballistic arrow, the taser arrow, bleed arrow, and standard arrow. Also, 2 other arrows I'm going to show you as a spoiler later on. In addition to the new arrows, we've formed a balance pass of the existing workshop bows, giving them a much needed damage increase. So now workshop bows are much more powerful. With, in my opinion, Larkwell bow being one of the most powerful bows in the game currently for a drop-down bow. So this is the Larkwell Martinez bow. We have the Larkwell Martinez arrow, which does 99 to 105 projectile damage and 5% projectile break chance. Of course, the Larkwell Martinez compound bow does 125 projectile damage, has 1 ammo capacity, 300 fire rate, and 0.7 seconds to reload. We also have the Larkwell Martinez ballistic arrow, which does 57 to 60 projectile damage and 100% projectile break chance. The reason why that is because this arrow actually explodes on impact. Like so. Did that hurt you? How bad? A lot? We also have the Larkwell Martinez taser arrow, an arrow that can slow its target for 4 seconds, dealing 40 to 120 damage over that time period. The stronger the target, the more likely it is to resist the effects. Has 100% projectile break chance and has 28 to 30 projectile damage. Kinda like so. And finally we have the Larkwell Martinez bleed arrow. And it's a barbed arrow that causes bleeding, lasting 30 seconds and dealing 3 to 7 damage per second. The 61 to 65 projectile damage has a 50% projectile break chance. Now, spoilers on this one, but guys, we got 2 more arrows I'm going to show you. These were in the experimental branch this week, but for some reason they were not included in the game. They were still in my workshop, so I'm going to show you them anyway. First one we have is the Larkwell Martinez bait arrow. 9 to 10 projectile damage and 100% break chance. It's an arrow that attracts nearby creatures via scent. And the other one that we've seen was the Larkwell Martinez whistling arrow, which is a 42 to 45% projectile damage and 100% chance to break. An arrow that scares most creatures away with a high noise. But whenever you shoot it in the air, you'll hear a little whistle. And those are the 2 extra arrows that we've seen in experimental this week. So they added some bug fixes. Looks like they fixed some missions, implemented Jaguar, Snow Leopard, Kia skinning bench options, and Scorpion skinning bench options. Did some performance increases and polished some landscapes. And of course they got the detailed patch notes here. Added the 2 missions that we've already mentioned. So we also have the new addition of Steel Arrow, a stronger arrowhead, more durable than Flint, which is 67 to 75 projectile damage, 20% critical damage, and 20% projectile break chance. Made with epoxy, stick, and stilts. And of course it's crafted in the crafting bench. There's Steel Arrow. And that's what a Steel Arrow looks like. So as you can see, they've buffed the existing workshop bows and added 75% projectile damage to them. Watermelon now gives twice as much water and reduced oxygen consumption buff to reduced water consumption instead. They updated the meshes for the Archers, Gatherers, and Survival backpack. So both the Larkwell backpacks look the same, but they did update the meshes and what they look like as far as the backpacks. This is what the Survival backpack looks like now. The Gatherer's backpack. And the Archer's backpack, which includes a nice little sheath on the side and camo now. I think out of all the new changes, it's probably the coolest looking. Plus I like camo. They moved the oxygen bladder to be closer to the oxide dissolver in tier 2. Polar bear cubs now attack half the range, from 6 to 3. Increase the base weapon damage multiplier on the Shigong bows from 1 to 1.75 times. Larkwell bow from 1 to 2.25 times to better compare against the base, recurve, and compound bow equivalents. Fix some missions. They fixed the concrete furnace crafting time being too quick. They did fix the world bosses not being visible on the map for clients with relevant tracker module or trait. Updated description of the stat granted by world boss tracker module. So now if you have the tracker module or the trait and you're not host, you should be able to see the world boss on the map now. Of course, they added the Jaguar, Snow Leopards, Scorpion, and Kia skinning bench options, which we mentioned before. So they added slow to mobilize resistance stats to all aggressive creatures based on their size, difficulty, and strength. So ranges are from 10 to 50 and up to 100% for boss creatures. And as you can see down through here, there's quite a few performance and map changes as far as polishing the map and fixing bugs and increasing some performance in the game. If you want, you can pause the video now and see those. But other than that, guys, this week we have the 2 new missions, the Larkwell bows and arrows, the Steel Arrows, performance increases, and quite a few bug and balance fixes this week. All right, ready?
Yep.
And go.
Oh god, I know they're gonna drop right in there somewhere.
And guys, don't forget if you like what you see to like. Guys, don't forget to. Oh jeez! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Oh! I'm like, is that all of them?
Yeah.
Can I feel my legs?
Guys, don't forget if you like what you see to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And don't forget, we also have a Discord. There's a link in the description down below. We're also streaming out on Fridays and Saturdays from 11 p.m. to whenever. If we're going to be late or anything like that, it'll be on the Discord. So it'd be good to join the Discord if you're interested in the streams. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.